Well, hello everyone. Today, this is what we're going to accomplish by the end of the video. We are going to walk through making windows and doors on the sides, fronts and sides of buildings in two-point perspective. We are going to then learn how to do buildings behind buildings. And the windows and doors on the buildings behind buildings would apply the same as the ones in front. So you don't really have to watch the tail end of the video if you choose not to, because I'm just going to be walking you through again how you would do the windows and doors just on the back half. So this video should be a little bit shorter unless you want to go through the entire process with us verbatim. So if you ended up watching the first two-point perspective video, we ended up getting this far. We should have had 4 buildings with one separate, having an alleyway. Building 4 is pretty much identical to building 1. But now we're going to be creating the windows and doors. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit so that you can see a little bit better. So to get started, we're going to start on building 1. Figure a location that you want a door. Figure out the height of that. Once you stop, then which side of the building is this on? It's on the right. Left side goes to left vanishing point. Nothing's over there right now. So, dealing with the right side, match up to your right vanishing point. Draw a line for how wide you want that door to be. Don't stop there though. Let's figure out a location for the doors on these buildings. And since we're doing it, copy, paste, and just try to make your life a little easier by getting the heights of all those doors done at one time. Then all you have to do is go vertical down and do that for all of them. Copy paste, pasty. The big thing is that you're looking at all the other vertical lines from the buildings to help you guide and make those vertical lines. Okay, so now we have all the doors done. If you're wanting to do a door on this side, we take the door that is closest to the corner, make a dot. From that dot, match up to the left vanishing point. Then make a line where you're wanting to indicate a door. And then same thing, vertical line, downtime, vertical line, downtime. Whenever you're dealing with vertical lines, remember it's parallel, a little parallel, and then when it is the tops and bottoms, we are angling to one of the vanishing points. If it's on the left side, left vanishing point. If it's on the right, right vanishing point. Okay, so we're done with that part, so now let's go ahead and make a window. So with the window, you know what, I'm going to make a big window there. This is on the right side, so I'm going to match up to my right vanishing point, and top and bottom line up to the vanishing point and draw, and then close it down parallel. I'm going to give this a little character, throw in a vertical line, and have a line crossing through going to the vanishing point. Okay, so that window is done. I'm going to slide to building number 2. I'm going to make a couple windows. So I'm going to first get lined up vertically, make a little dashy, and then the tops and bottoms go to the vanishing point. Now with this, you want to make sure that you're not getting lazy and making sure your ruler actually is lined up to that vanishing point each time. And then to close this guy off, look, are you matched up parallel to other vertical lines? And it's just a copy paste. Once you get the hang of it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is so easy. So I'm going to make a couple decorative lines in those windows, and now moving on to my next building. If you get the hang of this, you could just skip ahead to the next section of the video when I'm done with all of my windows. But since I'm doing the right sides of the building, I'm lining up all the time to the right vanishing point, which is why I'm not even going to the left. Now this guy is identical to building number 1, so I'm going to make windows that go to the left side for that. Maybe break up this window, make it a little different from the storefront window. Okay, and then I'm going to do a window on this side. I want this window to match just like the doors did. So I'm going to line up and make a dot at the top and bottom lined up from the vanishing point to the corner. Those dots I'm going to now use to line up to the opposite vanishing point since I'm going left side. I want to match the height, but I don't care if I match the windows and doors identical, just the start and stop points. So the height of this window is the same height as this, just like the door is the same height for that. I think it's fun when your windows and for all the buildings, I know I've said this before in other videos, but I think it's fun when they're not all identical. Your city is a little bit kind of meh, in my opinion, if they're all the same. Unless yours is Sameville, you know, maybe you're going to have a sign that says welcome to same city or something, where everything is identical. No need to go to all the stores, just go to one, because they're all the same. Boring. Okay, so we got this part done. Just erasing all my chicken scratch so I don't get confused. I'm going to relabel 1, 2 times, 3 and 4. Okay. So on the back of building 1, I need to have a separation. I'm going to make a road. So I'm going to get my pencil at the bottom left, and I'm going to line up to vanishing point number 2 on the right. I'm going to draw a line. I want to figure out how far back do I want to go before the road's going to stop. Well, looking at this space right here for my road, I'm going to put my pencil, engage, and I want to take that space and I want to shrink it. So I'm going to say it's going to go to about here. So you're just going to eyeball it and make it your own. So I'm drawing a line there. That line is indicating my road. I'm going to erase that space. And there you go. So now we're going to make a sidewalk. So my sidewalk, I need to make it smaller than that. So I'm going to go about half and line up again to the right vanishing point across, and that is my sidewalk space. So that will help me with starting off the buildings behind. So now in this video I'm going to make 4 buildings behind these buildings. So I'm going to start at the corner, and this building is going to be taller than the horizon line, so I'm just going to cut above that. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so you can see that detail a smidge better. So with this line, I'm going to put my pencil at the top. I'm going to line up to the vanishing point off to the right, which is cropped off of the video. I'm going to draw until it cuts a little bit past this building. Just want it to be a little on the wide side. By having it cut through the building a little bit too, it creates the illusion of depth and then implies that there's stuff behind there. It just, in my opinion, makes it more intriguing to look at that space. So now I'm going to erase that horizon line. I'm going to put my pencil on the left finishing point, and I'm going to close off and make this building complete, going down. And then slide on down to my next building. So I have building 5 framed and made. So I'm going to your choice whether you do this or not, but I'm going to make a light line that matches up coming across from building 5. I'm going to have a building for building 7 be the same height, kind of like we did with buildings 1 and 3, but these two are going to be taller. I'm going to make building 6 shorter than the horizon line. So I'm going to, anywhere below the horizon line, match up, go to my right vanishing point, draw coming across, and go down, matching up with everything else vertically. I'm going to now close off the rooftop like I did with building 1. Line up to your vanishing point on your left side and draw until you hit the adjacent building. Building 6, done time. So for 7, where 6 ended, we're going to draw up until we hit that light line. That light line indicates the height for this building. I'm going to now go back over the light line until I say that is beautiful. I won't stop there. That is going to be the width of my building. It's gorgeous. Okay, and then I'm going to make a vertical line going down. Now I'm going to erase the scrap for my light line that was there before. And I'm going to erase the horizon line that cut through building 7. I'm going to label building 7. That building front is done. I'm going to now focus on making the side of that building. And lining up the left side to the left vanishing point. When you feel that looks gorgeous, close it down. Not all buildings have to be the same width going back, but if you want to be a little cray-cray, you can put your pencil at the base of building 5, make a light line cutting through, and then that light line is an indicator where you would say that building would start or stop. And that coincidentally is about the same location that I stopped that building. But you could have this building go 3 blocks deep, you know, and who cares? Sometimes that happens. But if you want this building to be the same width as this building, then, reminder, be cray-cray, put your pencil down here, line up to the vanishing point, just like we did with the rooftop, and then you know where the start and stop would be. Okay? Otherwise, if you're like, I don't get it, and you're twirling your finger through your hair, well, guess what? It's okay. You don't need to do that. I don't get it. Okay, so now we've just got one building left to do. This building is going to be a little bit taller. See, our first row was kind of some shorties. No offense to you shorties right there. But the back row, we're just going to have one shorty and 3 taller guys. So this one, I'm going to, close to the edge of building number 2, I'm going to go up, make him taller. I'm going to line up, do my right side, to my right vanishing point, come down, do my left side, left vanishing point, and I'm going to go a little bit past building 7, go down and stop when I hit building 7. Make a little number 8, and then he is done after you erase the horizon line. Okay, so at this point, you pretty much could be done. If you want to practice making more windows and doors, then follow me through with doing the back halves. Otherwise, you can go, ooh la la, I am done with this video. Forget you. Okay, so going back to doing, if you're wanting to follow along the video, go do it now. So, I'm going to make a vertical line. Right side means right vanishing point. I'm going to make a light mark on the buildings. I can see building 7. I can't see that line, so there's going to be no door that's shown. Go vertical down, and then you can make the back halves of your doors. Okay, so door to door, door done. I'm going to make this one have a huge window. And let's do just liney all the way across. Ooh, then the last one's going to be different. So this is on the right side of the building, so everything is going to go to the right vanishing point. Ooh, maybe this guy is split up 3 times. People are going to look at it and go, what in the world just happened to that guy? Why is he different? Okay, now on this guy, sorry, I'm going to be boring. He's too small. I'm just going to make a little baby, just a little baby window. He's so cute. He's just a little baby. And that's going to be all he gets. And the rest of the building is dark. Okay, so now building 7. One vertical line, other base of the bottoms lining up to the right vanishing point, and I'm going to have these have matching windows. So at the bottoms of the first window I need to match up to be able to draw and make those. Okay, so those guys done and done. Ooh, I kind of want to do another window. But I don't want to do another window. And then it looks like staircases. Boom, boom, boom. Keeps getting shorter. Okay, ooh, this one I'm going to make windows that wrap around the building. I'm going to go a little bit below the horizon line. Now the left side, I go to the left vanishing point, match up, draw across. Left vanishing point, go to the next corner, match up, draw across. And I'm going to make a couple dots on that adjacent corner there, right side, go to right vanishing point. And now I'm doing the left side, so left vanishing point. That looks cool. Yeah. Okay, so guess what? We done. So the next chat we will have will be on adding, finishing off sidewalks and doing road dashes. Do not do that stuff in advance. That stuff you'll do much better if you just hold off, take a little break, hold off, and once we can have that chat in the next video. Okay? Have a good one.